You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club.
You stayed in Odell during the pandemic?
Yeah, I did, man. Yeah.
Former Miami Dolphin OBJ was just mentioned in a P. Diddy case.
Jaguar Wright popped back up, and this time she got fresh receipts on Odell Beckam Jr. supposedly doing Justin Bieber dirty at one of Diddy's wild parties. By now, you probably caught wind that OBJ and Druski just got pulled into one of Diddy's lawsuits. And while the internet been cutting up over Druski, folks not really side-eyeing OBJ like they should, especially since he's the one with a history full of shady accusations. Here come Jaguar Wright, stirring the pot even more, dropping some wild new claims about Odell tied to Justin Bieber. Now, if y'all forgot, a shady video of Justin kicking it with Odell and Trey Songz already made waves a while back when Diddy got locked up, but now, folks digging deeper and catching a whole new angle, plus some fresh behind-the-scenes tea about how Justin might have been done dirty by some dudes in Diddy's crew. And the stuff coming out, straight up unsettling and nasty. See, the thing with Odell is he's been caught up in strange accusations for years now. Folks been whispering about him being on the low, wild stories about him cutting up at boat parties down in Florida. And now with that Justin Bieber clip and these fresh claims popping up in court, people finally starting to connect the dots. So, what exactly did Jaguar Wright spill about Odell and Justin Bieber? And is there any weight to these claims about OBJ and Druski in that lawsuit? Let's get into it and break everything down. So, Odell Beckam Jr. just spoke out for the first time on the grape accusations after getting named in a lawsuit by one of Diddy's accusers, Ashley Parham. In this updated legal filing, Ashley, who had already accused Diddy of raping her back in 2018 after she called him out for possibly having a hand in Tupac's death, just added Odell and Druski to the list of men she claims assaulted her. In this fresh complaint filed on March 7th, Ashley alleges that Druski doused her with oil lubricant and then jumped on top of her naked before grabbing her. Ashley also claims that one of the men she first listed as John Doe is actually Odell Beckam Jr. The lawsuit straight up says, at some point during this ordeal, plaintiff remembers defendants referring to another defendant Doe as Cornelius and remembered the name because it was so odd and unique. Plaintiff has come to discover the defendant Doe Cornelius, who scraped her, was defending Odell. Ashley also went on to say that while Druski was graping her, Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and was pleasuring himself while recording the attack. Now, plenty of folks are giving this lawsuit the side eye, mostly cause some of the wording around the alleged assault ain't hitting as heavy as you'd expect for something this serious. Instead of straight up clear details, Ashley's lawyer is out here using over-the-top language, and some parts feel kinda extra or like they just there to stir folks up. For instance, when breaking down how Druski allegedly came at Ashley, the lawsuit says, instead of immediately graping plaintiff, defendant Druski doused plaintiff with more oil lubricant and then jumped on top of plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide and knocking the wind out of plaintiff due to his enormous size. Plus, folks struggling to take this lawsuit all the way serious because Ashley keeps calling the defendants Druski and Diddy instead of using their full government names like you normally see in legal papers. When it comes to Druski, he didn't waste no time shutting it down. He hopped on X and dropped a statement saying, "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So, the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives." But some fans ain't putting nothing past these celebs, and they're quick to point out that even though Druski wasn't as big back in 2010 as he is today, the minute he started running with Diddy, his career shot up real quick.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what the you smirking for?
You saying that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all
questions.
I said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
you.
As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that.
"Yeah, you did."
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wouldn't at one of them parties.
Then in 2021, Druski scored a role in a web series called Sneakin' In with Druski, a collab between Adidas and Diddy's media company, Revolt. The whole show had Druski pretending to sneak into celebs' cribs, and one of the episodes went down right at Diddy's mansion.
Damn, for real, I don't even know how to put this on. Yeah. Woo, this is the vintage baller shot caller. Spread love, baby. Spread love.
Trying to get my hands on some grants.
It's me. It's Puff.
Spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal, but still, everything's real in the field.
Woo. Deleon tequila. Owned by a black man. Don't mind if I do.
Now, let's be clear, just cause Druski worked and partied with Diddy, don't automatically mean he did what Ashley Parham is claiming in that lawsuit. But real talk, folks done seen and heard so much about Hollywood and the music game, ain't too much that sounds unbelievable these days. But let's talk about Odell Beckam Jr., cause for whatever reason, he ain't catching the same heat as Druski over these claims. So, OBJ decided not to drop no formal statement to shut the rumors down, and instead, he slid right under Druski's post on X and said, "Boy, I'll tell you what, this world makes absolutely no sense. I am covered by God. He will prevail. I know who I am. I know who you are. Keep your head. That name will be cleared." Ish stupid. So the fact that OBJ ain't even bothered to drop one line straight up denying the claims got folks really side-eyeing him heavy now. While some people still unsure about Druski, the allegations against OBJ don't sound too wild to them. Matter of fact, if you peep the comments under his post, folks saying stuff like, "I could believe you did it," and "OBJ, you definitely did it." Druski cool though. Plus, a bunch of folks brought up that strange clip of Odell partying with Justin Bieber and Trey Songz. That video was shot on January 1st, 2017, during a New Year's Eve bash at Live nightclub in Miami, with Justin turning up alongside celebs like Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, Jamie Foxx, Fabulous, Trey Songz, and OBJ. But there's one part from that party that really started buzzing after Diddy got arrested. It shows Justin looking like he kneeling in front of OBJ while Trey Songz is filming them, and then Justin gets up and wipes his mouth. And while we can't say for sure what really went down, maybe it was just a strange angle and Justin was just sipping his drink, the video still set off all kinds of talk. One theory even claims Justin got his drink laced and was forced to do something to OBJ. And one of the loudest folks calling out OBJ is Jaguar Wright, who swears that clip is exactly what it looks like, and there's nothing innocent about it.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied. Hashtag no Diddy.
And on top of all that, fans now digging up those old rumors about Odell possibly being on the DL. Sure, Odell been spotted with plenty of women in the game, but folks started side-eyeing him heavy when a clip popped up of him and a teammate chilling real close in a hot tub, and that's when the bi rumors kicked up. Now, the last woman Odell was seen with publicly was social media influencer Lauren Wood, who most folks remember from her time on Wild 'N Out. In November 2021, Odell and Lauren announced they were expecting their first baby, and by February 2022, she gave birth to their son, Odell Beckam. But let's keep it a buck, this don't prove much. If OBJ really is on the DL, he wouldn't be the first Hollywood dude with a baby mama just to keep up appearances. And we gotta bring up that infamous boat photo too, cause now fans looking at it with a whole new lens. Back in 2017, when the Giants were supposed to be locked in for their playoff game against the Packers, OBJ, Sterling Shepard, Victor Cruz, and Roger Lewis Jr. decided to take a little trip. That's when the infamous Giants boat pic got snapped, just days after partying with Justin Bieber and about a week out from their big playoff game. Once that photo hit the net, it blew up and had everybody asking all types of questions, like why everybody rocking boots and sneakers on a boat? What Trey Songz doing there? Why Victor Cruz got on a beanie like it's winter? Why nobody got life jackets? And Afar, what kind of boat even is this? Even the angle of the shot felt off. The person snapping it was standing at the front, but the way it's framed don't even add up for a powerboat. And to make it even stranger, why everybody looks so miserable? Not one smile in sight, and the whole vibe just felt off. Now, with these fresh allegations against OBJ, fans got that boat photo back in rotation and running wild with bomb theories. One person on X said, "I think it's time we revisit the famous boat pic as a more mild version of Epstein-Diddy-style blackmail." Odell and the boys flew to South Beach, where one of the infamous Diddy mansions is, and partied with Justin Bieber, Diddy victim, after a playoff win. Folks been speculating on OBJ's sexuality for years now, especially after a bunch of clips popped up showing him dancing and twerking all over the place.
Yeah, Odell, baby. What is you doing, baby? You live, baby. You too live, baby. That's the one, Odell's son. There you see, yeah.
But Odell clapped back at folks pushing that narrative, and in a 2019 interview with GQ, he said it really comes down to homophobia in the Black community. Odell said, "I feel like posts like that only contribute to homophobia in the Black community. The idea that someone must be gay or that being gay is in any way shameful because they're dancing or have blonde hair seems so small-minded, or because they're close with other men. Even like little videos where they see me lean back or something, they'll say that I'm looking at a guy's ass. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know where my mind is at." Now, OBJ for sure got a point when it comes to folks making assumptions about somebody's sexuality just off how they look or move. And it's real that Black men especially catch a lot of heat and stereotypes just for stepping outside the box when it comes to self-expression. But fans are saying this ain't even about OBJ's sexuality no more. It's about all them disturbing accusations floating around him. People out here connecting the dots between Odell's link to Diddy's crew and these fresh claims coming out in Ashley Parham's lawsuit. And now there's this growing theory out there that these celebs ain't just keeping their orientation low-key, but that they allegedly caught up in some wild rituals and power plays behind the scenes. Fans saying the issue ain't even about Odell maybe being gay. It's about the alleged control and the harming of others to stay on top. Still, folks are split. Some not buying these fresh claims about Odell and Druski at all, while others riding with Jaguar Wright, saying they've been giving Odell the side-eye ever since that strange Justin Bieber clip. But what y'all think? You believe any of these accusations against OBJ? And what about that Justin Bieber video? Are folks reading too much into it? Or you think Justin was really a victim? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't sleep on this next video.